Chicken wings.
No,
Chicken
we
wings.
said we don't do starter. Then
Okay, no starter.
we can. What did you say?
If we do not do starter, change my steak into goujons.
No, we're doing goujons.
Goujons, okay.
What? What's this?
Do
Why you insist on
one
being
portion
on steak?
goujons to
Next time a Castleford happens in Ireland, I'm telling us what the food is going to be for the banquet. And you're all going to get steak, chicken.
Yeah,
goujons,
only one
starter.
option is
One
steak.
option,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes,
Pop
yeah.
in options. Like, instead of going to the butcher's today, buy 12 steaks and that's it done. Right?
So what are the goujons?
It's breaded chicken, so these are usually frozen.
They will be frozen.
Why are you so obsessed with it if it's frozen?
No, because it's easier for him to cook. It wouldn't take much effort for him to cook. You just pull it out of the freezer and cook it.
It's very simple. Okay, so right now what we're looking at is most probably 11 steaks, all cooked at the same time.
How many pieces of these goujons we got?
Let him figure that out. Some goujons to share.
Okay. And then we say dessert.
Apple pie. Or ice cream.
Okay. We are going like
So the
full
question is
circle.
whether we tell them to make the apple pie because probably he's gonna make one and then split it in 12, or we tell him that he doesn't.
Okay, let's get another opinion.
Who's that?
Florian.
Florian.
Apple
Apple
pie
pie. Yes.
or ice cream?
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Definitely
Decision
apple pie.
taken. Now, can you
Everyone's
vouch
against
for?
Klaus.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, but
I also like apple pie.
Maybe we have four.
You know what?
But everyone
I like what
will
they
be
like
wrong.
to eat.
No, it's just you.
How we like to eat it in the Netherlands. You take apple pie warm.
And then
You take a scoop of
Yeah.
ice cream.
Me too.
that's how we do it here too.
Not really. Sometimes with ice cream, but sometimes just with vanilla sauce.
Yeah, that's what we have. Vanilla sauce.
You can take both.
Okay, fine. I think we have what we need.
Yeah, that's
The only question is Bjorn.
If you ask him now, he will probably not take anything.
Well, I'm unlikely to get the fish is going to be whatever he can find in the shop.
Should I ask him?
Ask him. Clarify again. We don't know what type of fish it is.
mystery fish.
Whitefish.
Whitefish and
Okay, this
whitefish.
is cod.
No, cod is more premium.
Cod is expensive because the actual cost of the cod is more than the cost of the fish and chips.
Yeah. Are you free to
Fish.
Okay, boss.
So, I think this is. I'm gonna put it there on the fridge
Okay, okay.
so people can see.
Yeah, and they can clarify that this is indeed what we ordered.
Okay, no problem.
Because we can put time confirmed by.
Now. I
Is
have
it
to
called,
mess it up the rest of them now.
you found
This is
it?
it, this is it.
Confirmed as a
Confirmed by 10 minutes past 10. 3 minutes past 10.
So this is called transparent decision making. You can be there and I made a decision 2 minutes after.
It's all
You
about-
didn't- you didn't drink.
Is somebody still drinking this orange juice?
I doubt it.
I think I'm gonna finish it. because-
Oh, it's yours.
Jane doesn't want dinner.
Yeah, we'll leave it.
I don't really understood, but I think he said he would like to escape
Escape.
from the
Escape.
dinner.
Okay, let's just order a steak. If it doesn't go, we have it. It's a steak to show.
Already
I double steak.
Yeah, right now he doesn't feel
Or
good.
he
but
said the steak, probably, I don't know.
A steak.
A steak.
I'd like a steak. I'd like a steak.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have a camera?
Yeah.
I'd like a steak.
Did
I'd
you
like
have a camera
steak.
on? Let me
Yes.
ask him.
No.
No, this is good for a
No,
collective
we
gentleman.
have a logical reason to order it out of steaks. Don't sound complicated.
What's the logical
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
so they can take an entire cow?
Yeah.
Because when we said escape
Yeah.
or a steak,
Yeah, it's almost.
it's a steak.
Fair.
I'd like to escape for dinner. I'd like a steak for dinner. Now,
Escape makes no sense anyway, right?
we have a logical reason to buy 11 steaks. Unless
Steak.
steak.
How did you figure out this kid?
Okay, I'm gonna go to my
This is
room
the best one
and
ever.
make this order. So what I'm ordering is A lot of chicken goulash for starters, but not too much.
No, not lot, man. Just taste it with bread.
Add chicken goulash each for a starter.
But when I see it, maybe Ali gets mine.
The normal size chicken.
11 steaks.
Then you wanna kill us because we go to salmon factory after lunch.
We're gonna get 3 salmon. Every tour of the salmon factory costs €85.
What?
One lesson.
Yes. So you probably will get some salmon to bring home.
But I cannot
Bring
it
home.
because we don't have fridge.
You for sure.
I give it to you.
I'll eat it. No, it's gonna be really good smoked salmon.
Hey, the way you was laughing yesterday, that was the best.
Yeah, it's €85 each. It's a tour. You've already paid.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? All this tourist stuff is happening because insane amounts of money. And if you see the restaurants, especially if they kind of get into any guide or Michelin guide for me, after COVID, they just doubled. Like, it's not triple. It was like the same. So,
I don't know.
people just like figured out that probably one portion of the population perceives money as monopoly money. There's just like some money, yo, you know, like. This one is 85 million.
The owner should give us some person.
But Tom, I think your camera is very low.
Can't do that.
Maybe move it a little bit up. I mean, with the bend, not the angle.
My band isn't very well, isn't working very well.
Okay, so this is
Final decision's been taken. If anybody changes their mind, please cook for yourself. Okay, I shall go make this order. What time should we start the workshop at? 10:30?
It's okay. Yes.
So
Yeah.
get some people.
Yes.
And then you cook the lunch break again?
Who's doing lunch?
Wait.
Iris.
Ali's doing lunch. She's early. I guess people are getting hungry.
Oh.
After 4 sausages, of course.
I just realised I couldn't make this.
We could have made spice bag.
Yeah,
Oh.
Irish delicacy.
So nice. No changes expected or granted.
You wish you cook yourself.
Okay, shall we order a Guinness with every dinner?
We have to do all of it.
But we have to pay for alcohol separately, right? That's the only thing. I can't put through alcohol on the
Yeah.
university. So, because if I do, it will turn into a crazy evening.
No.
So,
otherwise you can always cook yourself
in the house.
in the house.
Okay, I'm gonna go and make this order and take a short nap. I'll be back at 10:30.
Short nap? Short nap, 10:30.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, here's how we do.
And then we kick off the workshop then, make some decisions about the Grand Challenge. And then
Okay.
tomorrow maybe do the workshop on future assets.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, right.
Get 30, right?
10:30.
Do we do more markets?
Yes. Up there.
Up there.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Oh no, be very careful.
toast for?
No idea. I'm also surprised, do they kind of normally
Mm-hmm.
eat this kind of bread or just kind of normal bread? This seems very American to have these toasts and
These toasts. I think that's a very. I don't want to offend any Irish, but I think British thing.
okay.
To have like
Toast.
these very, very almost American toasts, but they're not really American toasts because American toast is sweeter, I think. So.
Once I was here and many years ago, we were having this workshop in Diagonal,
Mm-hmm.
and now thinking about it, we were in this, you know me Diagonal actually, yeah?
Yeah.
So it was in a Santa Croce, Posamanda in Pisa, so,
Yeah.
you know, spending lots of time together.
Mm-hmm.
And at that place, it was kind of unusual place. It's a monastery, monks are living there,
Mm-hmm.
but also they rent some rooms.
Yes.
Basically, it used to be cells for the monks.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really nice. And the food was unexpectedly also good. So we were eating bread and so on, and a few people from USA naturally. So they started the story, you know, like in which states you can find bread, like
Yeah.
just like proper bread. And I think somebody mentioned, is it original 14 states or so? You pretty much can find the bread there on the East Coast, and
All the other ones.
in the rest, good luck, you know.
Yes.
It's hit or miss, you know,
Yeah.
depends where you end up.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I never noticed. I was like, what do they eat then with the? And they describe this, what you say,
Yes.
some sweet stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know what it is, but buns
mean,
probably of some sort.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think it depends, but it's from what I've seen, and I've never been, so this is all anecdotal. But from what I've heard and seen, it's actually like toast bread, but like just very, very white and very, very soft, almost like brioche.
Yeah.
But
I've been there, and
Where is
mostly
everybody?
in these conference hotels, which are kind of expensive hotels, so they have pretty much international breakfast. So
yeah, that's
Where did everybody go?
they don't want to see you.
they've decided.
You really want to confirm
No.
something?
It took them that long?
Look up.
Yes. Steak, okay.
No, the truth is that couple went to make an order and take a nap, and at 5:30 we reconvened for the
He's not
actual.
taking
And
a
taking a-
He's not taking
Yes.
a nap, he's working. He's taking a nap. He doesn't want to be embarrassed, he goes there
Sure.
to probably do some mails, grant proposals.
Something deep.
Let's call it working for the camera.
So yesterday I had to jump out for some calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm constantly afraid, you know, like with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Just pause recording, but it kind of also looks weird if you appear
Oh
to people. So I was recording.
Oh, you had a video call.
Yeah.
It's not just a regular.
Yes.
Nah, yeah, of course. And if you take it off, you still have that red spot.
Oh, it's a bit tricky. I noticed that it bothers me. Presence of cameras.
Oh yeah.
You? Not that much.
I mean, maybe I'm just pretending the consequences of having everything recorded. At the moment, I don't mind so much.
What happened? Hey, I also did this with bro.
Yeah.
What happened actually?
Old age.
No, simple.
Yeah. You're not
You're
so youthful. You're not
What could have happened? You know what could have happened? I think. I also noticed we went to pub. We came directly.
You noticed that you went to pub?
Yeah.
That's true.
Can't have been that bad.
We don't have
A good word.
this kind of period in between. Yeah. To go to.
Let's say I was way worse than what I had at the pub yesterday dessert.
Yeah.
But the pub, you got 2 Guinnesses. Or you two, maybe one. Nothing. But maybe one.
So old age will do this
No,
to
no,
you.
you know what?
No, but I will
We were
flip
joking.
somewhat.
Ramesh
Nobody else has it.
Ramesh was mentioning it.
Yes.
Like, remember in keynotes about
Yeah.
Indian food, spicy food?
Right.
And if you take wine. And you and I had a discussion before.
Yeah.
Shall we have wine or not? You said
Alright.
no. Did you take wine?
I had a tiny bit of wine after.
That's something that you should do according to Ramesh.
What is that thing you should?
But
So
there were
red
other
wine, he
other
says,
people that have
this
more
is
wine.
keynote,
than
you
me.
should have some tea.
I should have some tea. Yes.
Just red wine in general?
I should have some tea.
No, red wine. He was joking
With butter.
before he started measuring what happens to the body. Bjorn, am I remembering his keynote right? He was saying that before he started measuring what happens to the body, you know, like sleep and everything, he didn't notice that if he takes Indian food, especially the spicy ones,
Right.
and then take, for example, a glass or two of wine, then he sleeps better.
Right.
Yeah, entire night, you know.
The morning
he was
sunshine.
mentioning, how his sleep pattern was impacted totally.
There might still be breakfast.
I thought Carl was saying that
this
he's
thing
gonna
is-
cook at 9 and we're gonna eat at 10.
Crazy. Good morning.
And it is past 10,
We recorded
quite a bit. So we
Don't
ate.
worry, you haven't missed the workshop. It starts at
There is
half
a
past.
food thing there.
Food thing there.
Control if we recorded your preference correctly. Control it
You
now.
want the steak, right?
Steak.
Yes.
So there's no.
Egg and
Yeah, so.
I thought
no,
you-
I'm right.
that was-
We're voting on steak.
Yeah.
Thought what I thought is better.
Yes. And one sausage.
So this is my steak.
Yeah, it would be easy yesterday.
That sounds slightly lacking
You know
in
what?
white pudding.
You know, I didn't want anybody to feel pressured, so that's why I made a list. But we still went with the dictatorial decisions for starter and dessert. So this is starter.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, we can start
First the
it.
chicken Dijon
There's
special.
only set out of glass of orange juice, which he still hasn't drunk.
Okay.
But yes,
This one.
this on orange juice.
He's not getting the hint.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. They could.
What?
He's had this glass of orange juice standing there for like 2 hours.
Ah.
That explains why this wasn't closed, because this didn't open.
Oh.
They put something there that prevented that.
Thank you, Mama.
No, the tap didn't open
Oh.
because they put
Oh.
some things here that prevented the door from opening.
So in my case, I also think I went to toilet, I don't know how many times, because it comes here. What did I get? 3 minutes or something?
Yeah, it says 0, 0.
And then, here.
It says 0, 0.
Every hour and a half. it starts.
But we also have some really wonderful weather. In other news, I could hear it banging on my window.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier, oh, maybe we should go outside before it starts to rain and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels like this kind of almost water from rain.
We missed our chance.
Yes. But it's probably a good thing that Governor was working
Yes.
on the first day.
You had, yes.
Because
You
we actually
probably
can't-
hit the one window where this was.
Exactly. It was only slightly wet on the way back.
Yeah. I found another mug.
This one is yours, but.
What's the coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I put this
Yeah.
on the bag?
No. sounds strange, but
This was really no.
Urban Cocos.
no, it's not what I
Can
need.
you use as coffee augmentation?
But I don't need it for
I
breakfast.
presume it can.
Not yet.
Anything can.
Room cockles for breakfast. Does that contain some alcohol?
No, I think.
No, I think
it's
there's
not alcohol.
yeah.
No, it's
Some serious levels.
I think most rum is actually alcohol free.
yeah. Rum is alcohol free like vegan bacon.
Yes.
You unplugged it?
No, but I mean, this is like this.
Yeah, sure. Still, I mean, I'm fine with coffee.
So if it's
without
a
anything.
straw, then even that kind of small bowl.
Like for regular coffee maker, you said it's still not free. Normally when you cook with things, it's this one, the flavor, but this one is closed inside. Possibly closed container.
Ah, you kind of taste it, you feel that
Yeah.
it's going on.
Yeah.
I think Werner, that you are gonna like coffee. Klaus was objecting to the amount of coffee in the.
He says it's too strong, or
No, when we were pouring, he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, why do you put so much?"
I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it's
"Oh my God, Stefan, why do you put in so much?" I was
It's
like, "Werner does it."
how I would do it. Yeah.
Little coffee Werner style.
Well, you bought so much coffee. Might as well use it.
It doesn't
No.
translate well to English. The circle. Bohnenlose Frechheit.
What?
Bohnenlose Frechheit.
What?
Now it's a word play because if you say,
Okay.
well, this is something that is insulting and you want to stress it's very insulting, you say it's bohnenlose, so without
Oh, bohnenlos.
without ground.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
And then for the coffee there's a word play bohnenlos, so without beans.
To look a little bit white.
Well, when we want to say
Yeah.
much that something is kind of just so expensive. that
There
it's
would have
like
been
when
such a
we
nice
buy
view if the render distance wasn't
bohnenlose
artificially
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
reduced.
like,
Nobody's saving memory out there.
bottomless
Right.
hole.
Yeah.
You don't need to see that far.
Let's simply identify this picture.
Nothing to see there.
To a few watches of
Yeah,
vague color.
yeah. Memory is expensive.
Compression.
Funny, this common.
Lass sie
No,
die
no, it's,
die
Ja, doch, das stimmt.
Und wenn ich das sonst noch mehr, machen die schon alle da sind, oder?
So, no playing ball in
Ich
the
habe einen
garden.
Überblick, weil ich selber schlecht gekommen bin. Ich bin früh gegangen.
Is the forecast the same tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Wie lange oder?
We have a ball. We specifically got a ball
Oh, to go outside?
to play with outside.
Okay.
But I don't think that's happening.
Hmm.
Also, I'm not sure if it was ever inflated.
Right.
It came uninflated. Apparently that wasn't planned.
Yeah.
So,
So as full of hot air as we might be, it might be hard to get inside the ball.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
This is also not the best of football fields, let's say.
yeah, but we're also not the best of football players, so
Yes, it's
I do.
I'm not the best either, but
Yeah.
I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Iceland we have the expression of putting the foods on a shelf when you retire from football.
Okay.
And that's how I played hobby in Iceland. I played in Scotland, the fourth division, now it's called the third division. Played 8 games, I think, in 2 seasons, scored a couple of goals, and
Okay.
played a little bit. And then in the US there was these intramural competitions, and turned out because we were very international department, we actually had some pretty good footballers.
Okay.
So the first season we were playing the D-League, I think like it was 9-on-9 or something like this, and we basically crushed everybody aside, and we won the D-League, and you know, I'd keep playing attack, but there was a lot of attack, so eventually the captain of the Atlantic said, well, you know, we were 0-0, and the final said, you know, well, I can't put you on attack, but why don't we play defense? Which that never does. And you know, the second half, 20 minutes, we won 4-0. The other team got past me once, way on the other side, and then I still blocked the goal, and I set up 2 goals. So after that, I was called the Bjorn again defense.
Okay. Well.
And after that, I only played defense.
Fair enough.
But going back, you know, then I had like 5 years, or let's call it a career of intramural competitions, 38,000 students, and so, you know, we had some fun, but not great.
Are you getting better?
Did it work?
And then at the end, when we were packing, you know, I had my 2 suitcases, getting ready to go. The shoes did not really fit, and they were really stinky, so I put them on a shelf, took my suitcases and walked out the door, and retired from football.
Fair enough. And they're still there.
Presumably either they have been thrown out or the house has been burned down. Exactly.
Declared a hazard zone.
Hazard zone, exactly.
Never to be entered again.
Yeah. And then I think I've kicked the ball about, you know, aside from warming up in volleyball, I kicked the ball about 2 times.
Okay.
So like one time I went for an actual football exercise, and just to think, would it be nice to play with some, you know, colleagues? And one of them kicked me so often that I decided it would not be nice.
Yeah.
I think like
they
10
probably
times.
misunderstood the assignment.
10 times in 1 hour. That was the only one he kicked. He claimed it was because of where I am from the country, but
it's the like Icelandic rivalry.
No, that was his tactics useless.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like the north side versus the south
Yeah,
side.
something like this. Or the edge of nowhere versus, you know, the edge of somewhere.
The other edge of nowhere.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's a debate of
it was an interesting experience.
heated debates about one's favorite volcano or something.
Yeah.
How are the volcanoes doing these days? Anything interesting?
So I actually haven't checked whether it's still ongoing. There was one that started.
But, I mean, there was quite some activity starting before CDMI.
Yes.
Is
And
that-
then it ended just before CDMI.
Uh-huh.
And then another started. Yeah, so it started before I went to Greece. So, which would be about 2 weeks ago.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
I think. You should add. Yeah, so about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Last I checked, it was still ongoing, but I am not sure.
Okay.
So that's
But
the 10th,
not affecting
that's the
any
10th
flight
in the
plans so
sequence
far?
of, no, because these are all small lava eruptions.
Okay.
Not having nothing to do with, you know, any kind of water. Generally speaking, you get problems whether it's underwater
Or
glacier.
ash clouds.
Yeah, but that's more common if it's on the glacier, I believe. And quite a lot of the volcanoes are that way.
So, but you're not expanding the island,
No.
right?
I mean, it's always expanding, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
And then
in
gradually,
one failed swoop. That's a
gradually, you know, getting shorter one end and the middle is expanded. So like in the end, it will all be the same
but I'm
country.
sure there's like one politician saying, look, we have a lot of immigration, so we're making more room. Look at our great policy. Vote for us.
Nobody has ever been that creative.
Well,
Like the most
They're just not trying hard
the
enough.
most creative slogan that we had was a really old party that kind of, it was a little party, so it used to be sort of a default vote. If you were a little bit fed up with your wing, then you would kind of migrate to them. And then their slogan was like, why not just vote for us?
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
If you have nothing better to do.
It really worked.
Uh-huh.
They got a really good election based on the slogan.
Sure.
You know, a few years ago.
Okay.
They got pretty decimated. Just at an election.
Okay.
So last weekend.
Okay.
And probably the most radical change that I recall ever.
Okay. From what to what?
So it's hard to tell because we have so many political parties.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say Social Democrats.
Which I would argue is a good thing. You want more of them.
To an extent.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have 63 people and you have, now we have 6 political parties. You know,
Yeah, well,
and
that's
then
fine,
there
but
was like,
6 is
I
not that
think there
many.
were 3 that didn't get anybody into Congress because they were too small, basically. So they were
6.
low. Yeah, but it's, you know, so it depends on the distribution. Basically, if, like I think it's really good to not have a single party power.
Yes.
3 can be unwieldy.
But
And
they also.
the
they
problem
also
is
do-
if you don't think there are more than 2 actually decent parties, then you're also in trouble, right?
Well, but that's
Yeah.
that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
If different people think
Sure.
different parties are
Yeah.
decent, but
No,
if you
no,
only
yeah,
have
I
the
mean,
2, then you say,
yeah.
well, I don't like that one,
Yeah,
and I
no,
don't like
I-
that one either, but I like that one slightly less, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna vote for the other one.
I think the binary system is the worst. Yes, I agree with you on this. Yeah, no. So I think,
Okay.
yeah, I think 6 is a reasonable number.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, so there's this old kind of conservative independent party, which has been gradually shrinking.
Mhm.
And they keep,
Great question.
they always shrink a little bit less than what people think.
Mhm.
So they win every election because they shrink less than
Oh.
what was expected of them.
Keep knocking the
So they've been going down in election after election, but they won all of them.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Sure.
Sure. That I was
Relative to-
explaining to my young son, it's like, you always find your point of reference.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the last, poll done before
Could
the
have
election.
been worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse, exactly.
Oh, nice weather.
Yes.
It's like Iceland beating, I think, Cyprus 1-0 and not being at the bottom of the of the qualification group, and then Tan singing "We are not the worst."
Oh, that's what we do often at Eurovision. Being happy that the Germans are still behind us.
Yes. But then
It was,
yeah.
we finally got over that 1 year where Switzerland got
Yeah,
0
now,
points
and now
across the board.
you have it in Basel, right?
It's going to be in Basel.
And you
yes.
accepted paying for it, I read.
The city is going to pay for it,
Yes.
which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume they're going to make it back in taxes on tourists and stuff,
Yeah.
but
Really fun.
yeah, but I mean it's fine because
Yeah.
they have this big event center thing that
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
been being renovated for years and years and years, and it's
Yeah.
way over budget and way behind schedule, and so. And now they finally have a proper forcing function.
Yeah.
No, it
Right.
needs to be done.
Right.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, that's a positive thing. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but to finish the premise there, I think basically there was a shift of like 24 people. So like if you add the pluses and the minuses for all the parties, it's 24 out of 63.
Okay.
So that's a fairly fair number of changes.
Okay. So over a third.
And I think the odds on favorite for the government will not include any of the old government parties.
Okay.
So one of them actually disappeared from Congress
Okay.
after 100 years of some kind of history.
Okay.
Not I mean, the name changes, but
Mhm.
but let's say
Okay,
left green.
interesting. The left greens
Yes.
disappeared.
They were also left and they were also green.
Okay.
Still for left greens. Mostly fairly conservative.
Well, depends on what the other greens are. But there's
Yeah, well,
left greens,
there's no greens left.
There's not only no left greens, but no greens left.
No greens.
Something is
Yeah,
beeping. What is beeping?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Now I'm gonna. Your tea is ready, Luca?
It probably has been ready for quite a while. It's going to be
Yes.
strong tea.
Yes, good. I think the coffee is supposed to be good, as if you like strong.
Oh, I forgot the curly. Stones. In the other house, where are they? Hey, I forgot your curry. Curry still in the other house.
So Björn,
Yeah.
I got the okay from Gilby that he will be judge.
Okay, good.
So can I invite you also for the briefing, or
Yeah, do it.
I
yeah.
send out the doodle. If you can make
Yeah,
the
yeah.
date, then okay, it's fine. But
So when is the briefing?
I will send out the doodle for
Okay.
today
Right.
for next week.
Okay.
For briefing end of next week and the dry run in the last week before Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, great. So,
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to convince Stefan to come
to Japan.
to Japan.
Because I just got a question because we cited CBMI paper in a journal paper, and I was asked whether it's published. Do you have an idea when it will be published?
Oh no, I have no idea about the special issue now.
No, not the special issue.
Oh,
the regular
right,
proceedings.
right. Yeah. Okay, so I will
No, I know the special
do
issue.
that when I get back. I've done some preparations, but
Okay, the special issue is a special case. I mean, also
Yeah.
one from last year. I just did reassignment of reviewers today, so
right.
we have
Yes.
most papers already either in the second round or
Okay.
rejected.
Yeah.
But there is still some that
Okay.
where
Right.
the first round of reviews is still dragging
Right.
on.
Right. No, it's
Do you have any idea of the end top?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
In my 2023?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Because
So-
I think one of the paper my student is submitted almost a year, I think.
I know it's almost done, and this is now with a. I have now an accepted third reviewer
There's no
who I
artist?
know
No
will
artist
complete it.
I don't know.
So
With
expect the results very soon.
Hello.
It's really I guess yeah I
skills.
have
Yeah.
two
Order
reviews
is
were
foods.
kind of quick.
Apparently steaks are
And
not
for
in
the-
season.
What?
What?
Another
I'm
season.
joking. Steaks are always in season.
Oh.
What?
Season steak.
We have ordered chicken goujons for 11, for starters,
Yay.
because Ali wanted them.
Chicken.
We have
Goujon.
ordered goujons.
What is
Red chicken.
Breaded chicken deep fried. Very healthy. Yes. Then we have ordered 11 steaks. The cooking style to be decided tomorrow at 7:30. Then we have ordered 11 apple pies.
11 apple pie.
He may have picked that up wrongly, but I don't think he did.
11 portions of apple pie.
We each get an apple pie. Which you can probably get for the same price in those stores if you want.
Souvenir.
The souvenir salmon is going to be tomorrow, or Friday earlier. Tomorrow is salmon day, right? Yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yes.
Salmon Day.
Salmon day.
Salmon Day.
Monday,
Saturday.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Saturday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Apparently we
Yeah,
identify the
we-
days based on the food we're
Hot
eating.
day,
Today
Saturday,
is Chicken
Sunday.
Curry Day and shagging, lacking, walking, medrushing. Not even close. Not even close.
It's correct.
Deteriorating.
I think. Yeah.
You're not even trying.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This is European style.
Oh, this is
coffee.
okay.
It's I didn't do it, but I approve it.
There's so much coffee in there.
Stop.
Yes,
You bought so much coffee.
You
It
can
needs to be used.
you can always water it,
Or
but you
make
can't
fresh
make
coffee.
it stronger. Anyone can take off.
Gosh, that makes you coffee.
Make a new one, please.
Or you can just fill up this jug with water and then.
Yeah.
Nice. Still be having drinking coffee.
Half the kind of coffee you would usually drink. There's also tea. Tea is also very strong.
You know, in Ireland we use one tea bag for a teapot. Here I saw definitely there were 3 tea bags.
Yes.
What thing, Bob?
Also, they were in there way too long because we haven't got them.
Oh, so it was stew tea.
It's a proper tea.
The weather is kind of predicted. It's always
Highly
kind of
energetic tea.
a bit better in the morning, and then
The stuff they did.
you have this heavy rain starting
Okay.
mid morning, and
Look
then
at this Galway weather.
gets better.
Hey, Galway weather.
Which means probably we have a chance on Saturday that we are in Dublin by the time it gets really bad here.
Yeah.
We're gonna drive to the south back to the
In this weather.
Oh, it's all like this before.
Oh, God. See, almost playing music off the weather. Have you ever seen the rain?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
look
it's
outside.
right there.
Right.
Down on a sunny day, it's almost right.
Well, I'm sure it's only somewhere.
I wanna know.
So we're gonna release the soundtrack separately.
That can be tough. That's all the music.
That's easy, it's just first rate. Everything else does not qualify as music.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain?
Well, except for all the sausages may not last until tomorrow. Somebody wants to do a nose test.
Are you winning?
No, I'm just practicing.
You're practicing
Yeah.
against the AI.
I'm not even sure if there's a second player.
Are
You're not
playing
even
StarCraft
sure if
2?
this is a second play. So you win by default.
I'm just practicing. It was a victory over in the beginning. I don't know why. Maybe the player resigned.
Klaus, what are you playing?
StarCraft 2.
Oh.
What?
I mean,
Thought
you
were
do
winning.
realize there has to be a second player somewhere.
Yeah, but
There,
maybe he gave
not
up.
necessarily.
Oh, are you playing campaign?
There might have been a second player at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
When you realise there was a camera on him.
2 cameras.
That's not how this
3
game works.
cameras. 4 cameras.
What is this?
Oh,
What do you mean?
there are 4 cameras.
That
No,
looks
no,
very-
that's fine.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
What game is this?
StarCraft 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to know.
That's StarCraft 2 has local multiplayer.
Wait,
We start
no,
on Sunday
no,
morning
it's
from
online
Friday.
multiplayer.
Does
Does it support local? It does support local.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did it in the morning.
It does
That's
support
where you
local
got some
multiplayer.
fresh air.
It
You
does
used to do
support,
training
yeah.
like this, but just it was windy. and it started getting
You want to
windy.
play?
How long does it take to download?
Not that long.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Oh look,
I haven't
Jonas
played in
an
like
art.
10 years.
It's not the name of the song, or you can tell me. Somebody
Yeah,
the song.
I'm not sure if they serve
Name of the
that
song?
title, but something.
An art?
No.
Louder.
Come on, just press that grade.
Đi được rồi. Anh kiểu 5 giây vậy. Em được 10 giây rồi.
10 giây là
Ủa, em vậy.
It's nice and cozy though. To be sitting in here and reading a book.
You have no service, right?
But this is the storm.
Me too. I thought it would just be. Maybe it was the
They said on Monday this was going to be a storm of lecture.
Oh, yeah, but it's
It must have been a very boring decade though.
Minus 13
Minus 13 what?
degrees
Celsius.
Yes.
What?
In Dublin it's gonna be like.
But we had plus 12 yesterday, right?
Minus 13 degrees and a storm like this.
Yeah.
So basically you get cold water whipped in your face that freezes instantly.
Yes. That's why we
Good
have
fun.
to Scotland.
Yes. Yeah, the forecast is still stormy until Saturday. And it's 100%.
So
Precipitation.
we have the
Rain-
album,
rain
we
chance,
have the
rain today and tomorrow.
art gallery. Hey, we're
But
Really-
it's
really
much warmer.
productive.
It's 40 degrees today, 13 tomorrow. So
Okay,
it's
so
there's that picture over there. It's
It's not
really
bad
nice.
weather.
It's not
And it
silent,
looks,
but
it
it
looks
says
good for,
by whom?
you know, it's rain
I don't know,
until
because it's outside.
5:45.
Oh,
Okay,
But
great.
we could probably look up that radio to
we
figure
will
out.
never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Artist unknown.
Second-hand reading.
Second-hand reading? Oh, you're second-hand reading, yes.
But I guess that can be.
We just get the leftovers.
Okay,
Those that he
but that
skips.
looks nice.
Third-hand reading. I feel so watched.
And the cameras.
Now you all know how long I take to read
That
one
was that goes
page.
back. You have to ignore this
Pressure's
one.
off.
You know, yesterday when I was reading, it was impossible to read.
Yes, I can make a talk.
I was laughing, playing the game and everything.
Oh yeah, that's very left behind him. Yeah, yeah.
It's still.
But that's why I have the fairy tale, so it's I do everything already.
Bro, I bet you reading keeps on this.
on my head.
Okay, a reminder, everybody has done some cooking? Yes? Everybody has done some cleaning?
Yes.
I hope so. Has everybody done the reading experiment?
Yes.
No.
Not everybody.
Who hasn't?
And you have to read out loud.
No.
That's the next one. Read a book, read aloud. Christmas tree is done. Has everybody made
Probably
noise on the guitar?
Yeah.
Signed. That's
I
actually
know,
me.
it's a
Who has done laundry and who wants to do laundry?
But
I did.
I
can do
this.
this.
So much better.
Who has played the wooden block tower game?
Me, I played it. I played
How do you play it? I mean, I build a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
No, but
No,
let's play
without
this.
throwing it
The
away.
real one, the real one. Okay, so they play with Bjorn.
Well,
I played it
that's where you
once.
stack things up and
Yeah.
then you have to pull up.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
This
it,
one
I
will
like
be
it.
really challenging because the blocks are really in different.
And the more they fall down, the more they actually fall. They lose their.
the cheaper the blocks, the more interesting the game.
Yes.
Okay.
So I played it once. Do I play
You
it
haven't
again
done reading.
or not?
You must do it.
I will play with somebody.
We can play the double
Do
stack
it without
version.
the helper, or-
The extra high
Hyper
version.
should the reading task anyway.
All right.
It's just good for you.
But
Okay, yeah.
Cards. Everybody has played a game of cards,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Of some sort.
ones.
Proper poker. Yes. Has everybody played Buckaroo?
Yes.
What is that?
Obviously
Oh,
not.
yeah. This one.
Buckaroo. Everybody played proper poker?
I lost that poker. I guess that counts.
Yes.
No.
Connect Four. Has anybody managed to beat on along playing Connect Four?
Once.
Yes, once.
Has everybody played darts? Short and long
Yeah.
game?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Chess
Chess
or
or
long game is if you stand by the wall there and then you try to win.
I have mastered chess, yes.
Has everybody done some drawing on the paper?
Oh, I have not.
Drawing. Yes, we have we have lots of drawing pens. Yes. Has everybody managed to do some writing?
Writing.
Writing.
Writing. I didn't know that was
I actually did
This counts probably.
writings.
shopping list.
Yes, that's writing.
That's writing.
Paper airplane.
Yes.
Everybody paper airplane. Origami something.
Yes.
Has everybody taken part in the happy quiz?
Oh, I
Off shorts.
Happy quiz.
As part of a team, let's say.
Yes.
I still need to do some research.
And Uno card game.
played
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine, we're almost there.
Buckaroo.
Buckaroo.
Yeah,
Buckaroo's in here. I'll show you what a coffee's still making.
No idea what that is, but
Okay.
Come on, where are you going?
Here.
All right.
Come in! Come in! Come on!
Okay, Buckaroo.
Drawing pens. Drawing.
So yeah, you have to stack as much on top.
Hang everything off the Buckaroo before he books. If you make a mistake,
Alright.
he books.
Uh-huh.
Copy ID out of the box. If it gets completely full and he hasn't booked yet, you gotta take them off and go again. His tail is there.
Right.
But it should be a game of two people. Stefan,
Roland,
writing, right?
Oh.
I am drawing.
you have
I don't
another
know
piece of
what
paper?
Yes.
and this.
No, I'm hanging these pens. The question is just, what shall I draw?
Off you go. That's it. You have to pay against somebody.
Who's making it?
Ali.
Yeah, good.
Somebody needs to play Buckaroo.
I'll play.
I'll play Buckaroo. I'll go off his making. Just one game, then I'm gonna have to.
Just the one.
Eat coffee.
Just the one.
Just the one.
But we have to play the opposite each other, right?
So we put stuff on the thing on.
Yes, perfect. Oh, you're still here.
Everybody have on
I had this as a child.
For the hat.
I need to see that
Falls
game
off
Buckaroo
this.
for inspiration.
Then draw.
Just ram it on there, right? There you go. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, risky, risky, risky.
Dropping things is risky.
Oh.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
Can I saw you see it?
Yeah, but I'm not so good.
I invented a
I
new
played
style.
this not for, I think I last time I played it was
You're
almost,
pointing
no,
up.
no, maybe 6-7 years
Yeah,
ago.
very, very high up.
Yeah.
No, but
Now you gotta
somebody
take them off.
adjust
you
one by one.
got back to play this.
Yeah, must be mouse and too much
A little bit,
better.
be
Must
careful not to do,
have on a shortcut.
not touch the thing. Yesterday we screwed something.
Is that a way?
Okay, now one at a time, take them off. Keep going, you said something.
Ah, so your turn then.
Is that good?
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Oh man, jeez.
You make me really currently refreshing
We have
memory, you know.
blue for.
Okay.
You should not need blue for
Used to play a
origami,
lot,
right?
a lot.
Really?
You would need some
That's a good
glue.
game, right?
Sorry?
Yeah.
You would need some glue.
So you go all the way down to the saddle?
That's
or-
not officially sanctioned origami.
Okay.
So, what's Buckaroo?
Yeah.
You're looking at it.
The fact that you managed to get them all on means you have to start playing a speed game.
Alright.
One.
Okay.
Let's count to
Come on,
three.
come on,
1,
come
2,
on, come
3.
on, come on. Too slow. Look ahead.
Ah,
Oh
sorry.
no, come on, faster. That's a disgrace, you're a disgrace. Game of Buckaroo.
What is this game? What is
1,
that?
2,
Come on,
3.
come on.
First game I play of this genre was Dune.
Okay,
Wait,
off
do
you
we-
go, off.
Is this a joke
And
or
DOS, you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
Yes, this one was good.
Carl is gonna be a great coach. You would
Alright.
be
Warcraft.
You're a disgrace to the
Warcraft,
game of
World of
Buckaroo.
Warcraft, Warcraft 1 and 2.
I think there's something wrong with the horse.
I'm on a tradition of Buckaroo.
And then moved to something very fun like Age of
The horse got
Empires
stuck.
and,
Yes,
Yes, yes.
What's the point of of the game, right?
The last one
And
to
well,
put
this
something
one
on
with
is
this turn
where
based
it's boxed.
strategy than the.
No, okay, that wasn't actually set up properly.
And how long does it
Play a
take
lot
to
of
spring?
Fire Emblem.
It's immediate.
Okay.
Okay, now it's gonna work faster.
Version 4 is the
Alright.
best
But it
one.
still has to be a fast game.
Right, right.
But you don't have
Alright.
it in English.
Okay.
So they have some badges they translated, but then the original version are
Okay.
not in
Come on,
English.
faster, faster, faster.
It was only in Japanese.
Hey!
So they badges so you have English.
What's the point?
What's the point?
All the things
It's
on
like
it.
with a tower falling, right?
Maybe somehow.
Stefan,
They
it's
were
like with a
boom.
tower
Some
falling.
crazy.
It's like the horse parking.
Yes.
Went back to the
The last person to put something on that causes it to.
things and he made
Ah.
informs
True.
everything.
And
Okay.
how is it made? You have to balance something? or-
There's a spring in there and basically.
At a certain point,
It's
Go.
That's right, right.
it's not a horse, it's an ass.
It's an ass.
He bends.
Yeah.
Sir?
Right.
Yeah, I
Faster,
think you're more
faster,
sort like that.
Yes.
Type of person.
But it's
But we're
way
just-
too stable. It's
You
too
were
stable.
too slow.
I haven't played.
Maybe
Then there was
children
one.
are less careful.
Okay.
Maybe we
I think
can
we're
just.
I mean, your kids
We're good.
Okay, you like our game.
You have the Mikado over there.
Lock tower game.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
I need to play this
Happy
one.
to
Copy.
No, you
There's
have,
one out there.
look, there's a Mikado over there, which is essentially the
Oh.
old school version of this.
Oh, we got it. Gonna do that one.
But we need
Yeah, I
a
don't
bigger
know.
space
Yeah,
for
it's
this.
over there.
Alright,
in the
Mikado
other-
is good.
How do you play it? Together?
This is stupid.
But I will.
Here's my children.
I will need the reading lesson for Mikado.
You know what? I think that it's better to play this one here because this one can break the glass.
I thought we were out of here.
I thought that too, but you know, plans change, I guess.
Anybody looking for coffee?
Oh yes, please.
It's not strong. House, milk,
Yes, please. I can get it my own.
sugar.
No sugar, thank you.
Yeah, milk and sugar. Yeah, what's the order? Okay, let's go.
The model blue. Over there.
Okay, alright.
But yeah, good point. I never answered that question.
Klaus?
Yes.
Oh yeah, milk and sugar.
Yeah, only milk, thank you.
Don't move. I make